Ma'am, now you can start a program.
Yeah, okay, sir. Now I invite Dr. R. Thangam, Assistant Professor of English, Seethalakshmi Archie College for Women, Pallathu, to introduce the resource person, Dr.G. Kalaivani, Assistant Professor, PG Research Department of English, Sourashtra College, Madurai, for session 3. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes. Very good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the organizing committee, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to our faculty development program. We are thrilled to have you here and we look forward to share knowledge, ideas, and experiences. As a great poet, Maya Angelou once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." Today, we gather to learn, to grow, and do better. We hope that this FDP will inspire you to change your attitude, to think differently, and to strive for excellence. Now, it's our honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr.G. Kalaivani, Assistant Professor of English from Sourashtra College, Madurai. She is an accomplished academician, researcher, and educator with a PhD from Madurai Kamaraj University. Her areas of interest include refugee literature, English language teaching, and post-colonial literature. Throughout her illustrious career, Dr. Kalaivani has received numerous awards and accolades, including Teacher Innovation Award, Best Coordinator Award, and Best Organizer Award, and the Best Dynamic Professor Award of the year 2021. She has also authored several publications, presented papers at international and national conferences, and organized various workshops and seminars. Dr. Kalaivani's dedication to education, her passion for research, and her commitment to excellence are truly inspiring. We're really so proud to have you with us, ma'am. We are grateful to have her with us today to share her expertise and insights. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. G. Kalaivani. We look forward to her valuable contribution and to a productive and enriching FDP. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you for your wonderful words, ma'am. Very good afternoon to one and all. So I'm very much honored and privileged to meet you all in this virtual platform. At this juncture, I would like to extend my profound thanks to the management of Sourashtra College of Meaningful Life. So I have chosen that particular topic, Ikigai, and how as a teacher we are going to unlock the Ikigai. So my topic here is unlocking Ikigai in teaching, a path to fulfillment and purpose. What is this Ikigai? So this is a blend of two Japanese words. One is Iki and another one is Gai. What is the meaning of Iki? Iki means the reason. And what is Gai? It is life. So the reason for life, or the reason for why we exist in this world. And this concept, Ikigai, is initially used by the Japanese in the field of medicine, because they feel that when you find out the purpose, the real purpose, that will makes you happy. And if you are happy, that will make your body feel healthy, and you will be perfectly all right. Because the wealth of our body, it lies on the happiness of our soul. And that is the secret revealed by the Japanese through this a concept called Ikigai. And nowadays, this concept Ikigai is used in all the fields, even in art, or you can say in teaching, in health, in every field you can find this concept of Ikigai. It plays an immense role. And globally, the term has been accepted and it has been following by all the people. Okay, so how are we going to achieve this Ikigai? So before that, this concept Ikigai, it talks of three things. One is passion. The second one is mission. The third one, profession. And the last one is vacation. But the Japanese concept, the real concept, it talks of only the 3 concepts leaving apart this vacation. And this vacation is added new to it. And I'll tell you the reason why this is added new. Okay, so this is how, where we need to start to find out your Ikigai. So we all should know about this Venn diagram. Maybe in our school days, we should have seen this Venn diagram, or we should have taught our children at home. What is this Venn diagram and how are we going to find this Ikigai here?
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
It is in the
1 second.
Yes, ma'am, now it is visible.
Ma'am, is it visible now?
Yeah, it is visible now.
Okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am. So first we need to identify the passion. When we try to identify the passion, we can give a set percentage of commitment to it. So it is said, only the people who are committed to succeed in their life, or only the people who want to achieve something in their life, or the people who wanted to contribute something in their life, they will always have a passion. So the passion, it comes out of your desire, which means what do you love to do? As a teacher, we all love to do something. For example, some may say that I want to be the best teacher. And some may say that the students should acknowledge me. And somebody may say that I want to do something for my students, or I want to see the upliftment of my students. So this is what the passion of a teacher. And the mission, what kind of impact are we going to give this world? The third one is profession. The profession, it always depends on the talents and skills that as a teacher they possess. The last one is the vocation. As I told you, that vocation is not added in the real Japanese concept, but it is added later. And what is this vocation? What does the world need? Okay, that is fine. And what are you uniquely qualified to contribute? That is fine. But what is the purpose, or what am I going to get out of this? Okay, as a teacher, I have a passion to create the best students, and my mission is to create a student, or create the best citizen to this world. Okay, that is all fine, and I have all the communication skills. I have the soft skills, and I have hard skills. I can play with any technology. I can use any kind of software. Okay, that is all fine. But the last one, it comes, what is the purpose and what am I going to get out of it? So there comes, do I get anything benefit monetarily out of it? So there comes the vocation there. So as a teacher, how are we going to align our passion, profession, and purpose? So this is just what I said in the previous slide. Teachers, they often find immense joy in witnessing the students' growth and development. So we need to be very much proud of. Out of it. You cannot expect your relative or anybody else appreciating you or encouraging you or seeing your fast growth or your progressive growth. They might not be very much happy about it. But the teachers are the only souls, or I can say the teachers are the only a community who feels happy out of their students' growth and development. We feel proud when our students achieve some highest position, maybe like IAS or IFS or IPS. We always feel proud and we proudly say that he is my student. Do what you are good at. Strong communication, critical thinking, and problem-solving ability. So these are some of the essential qualities for effective teaching. And one thing I want to say that most of the people, we take this teaching as a passion, or we feel that teaching is the profession for me, where I can do my best or where I can give my best. But sometimes when we ask the students, they say that I'm forced to take this subject, or I'm forced to do this B.Ed course. I'm forced to take the profession, or as a teacher, I'm forced to do because my parents say, or my neighbors say, or my relatives say, or it was the suggestion given by friends. Okay, that is all fine. But when you listen to the words of others, it is good that we need to listen to the words of others, but at the same time, we need to listen to ourselves. We need to think, am I choosing the right path? Or am I in the right position? Or will I justify my job? Or will I justify my profession? So all these questions, it should come to your mind before taking up a profession. The next one, do something that matters you. A deep sense of purpose and commitment. So this is what the purpose as a teacher. We need to make, or we need to create only the positive impact on the lives of others. As a teacher, we never try to create a negative impact, because we are the role models. We are seeing thousands and thousands of students, and we should be the role model. So that is the main purpose of taking this. And last one is, do something you can be paid for. Okay, so how to unlock your Ikigai? I told you there is a Venn diagram, and in this Venn diagram you can find all the four things like a passion, mission, profession, and the last one is vocation. So unlocking the Ikigai is not much easy. Even when we ask the student at the first day of the college, why do you choose this course? Most of the students, they say, I don't know. Only a very few say, I have chosen this course because I want to do something. And most of the students, they say, I don't know why I'm here. Which means they have not listened to themselves, or they are not listened to their mind or the soul, or they have not tried to identify what is their Ikigai. So you can identify your Ikigai through the reflective practices. So what kind of practices? Journaling. Regularly reflect your experiences, your values and aspirations. The best judge, or who can judge you best, is only your actions and your mind. You are the best judge. Some may say positive about you and some may say negative about you. You don't just mind about that. You just self-reflect. So who am I? What kind of person am I? And what is my experience? What are the values I have? And what is my aspiration? What is my contribution to my society? Or what is my contribution to my students? So how am I going to prove myself? So all these questions, it comes to your mind when you try to journal yourself. The second thing is mindfulness. Cultivate self-awareness and connect with your inner self. So the journaling and mindfulness, they are interrelated to one another. The third one is the mentorship. You need to seek guidance from the experienced educators. So still now, we believe that most of the teachers and the professors, we always look for the guidance of our senior professors, because their experience, it means a lot, and they had seen so many students of a different mindset and different backgrounds, so they will always guide us. So we need to get some mentorship from the experienced educators, which is very important. Coaching. Work with a professional coach to identify your strengths and weakness. The second one, to unlock your Ikigai, is to cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and lifelong learning. So as a teacher, we all do agree that teaching and learning is a non-stop process. And as a teacher, we need to update ourselves. And thanks to the technology and thanks to all the government policies, we have been keep on updating ourselves and we have been embracing all the changes. If they say that we need to adopt to OBE, we say yes. If they say we need to adopt to Tansky, we say yes. It is all the government policies and the decisions, and we don't say no to it. If you want to enter into the teaching career, you need to have all these eligibility criteria. Okay, fine. And after completing all these eligibility criteria, when I find a job somewhere and the government will say that you need to update yourself and you need to attend so many seminars, you need to attend conferences, orientation, refreshers, whatnot, everything. To embrace change is not something new for the teachers and professors. We have been adapting to the new ideas and we adapt to the evolving educational landscape. The second one is seek knowledge. So we're trying to expand our knowledge base and enhance our teaching skills. For example, maybe some 10 years back, when we are doing some seminar or when we are doing some FDP, it is only face-to-face FDP, and the person will be speaking 1 hour or 2 hours and more than that. But now it is very feasible for us. We have this virtual platform and we have all these PPTs and everything. And we try to enhance our teaching skills and knowledge base. So what kind of presentation I should make? Or how can I make my speech much more interesting and interactive to my audience? And all these things I need to check. And I need to enhance my teaching skills before I go into the classroom. How am I going to engage my student? Because the student, nowadays the students are of different mindsets. It is very hard for us to make the students sit and listen for more than 20 minutes or 10 minutes. We don't have the set of students maybe like 20 years or 15 years back or before the corona. So nowadays, we need to realize that teaching is not a comfort zone or teaching is not a profession of comfort. Other than the other professions, we are struggling and we are striving hard to survive. So that is why I say cultivating a mindset of continuous growth and lifelong learning is very important. Challenge yourself. Step outside your comfort zone. I should not feel idle. I need to keep myself so active. Because even if I say that, okay, I'm comfortable with my job and I'm getting enough paid for it, okay, that is all fine. But the challenging, what kind of challenge are you facing? The students, the mindset of the students, the attitude, everything is challenging for you. And collaborate. We need to engage with other colleagues and learn from the expertise and perspectives. As I told you, no man in an island, and especially in the profession of teaching, we need to always depend on others. Maybe the mentor, the seniors, or the colleagues who work with us, the people who are experienced in different fields. We need to always have a good relationship with them. And even we can also learn much from the students because they are very sharp than us nowadays because they use all kinds of technology and we need to learn a lot from them. So collaborating with the students and collaborating with the teachers and colleagues, this is also a best practice where we can find a lifelong learning and the continuous growth. The third one is fostering meaningful connections with students and colleagues. Empathy. So first we need to identify the needs of the students. Most of the times we can find in almost all the colleges, the vision of the college is to foster or to cater the needs of the students. So this is what the empathy. So understand your students' need and challenges. You try to create a supportive, a learning environment for the students. The second one, collaboration. So we have discussed, almost 2 slides before. So work together with colleagues to create a shared vision for teaching and learning. Communication. So establish open and honest communication with students and colleagues to build strong relationships. Because most of the time we are spending in the workspace. So we need to have a good bond with the colleagues whom we work together. And we need to create a strong relationships. So that is very important in the process of communication and community. So we need to create a classroom which is very supportive, and the students, he should feel a sense of belonging in that classroom. So these are the 4 main attributes to foster meaningful connections with the students and colleagues. The most important one, maintaining work-life balance. So what as the teachers, most of us lack nowadays. We don't know how to maintain the work and life balance because we are engaged and we are taxed with lots and loads of work. And we need to complete all the works. And when we complete all the works, we become so tired and completely the energy is drained and we are not able to make ourselves healthy. So most of the times we say that I'm so stressed. So it is so pressurizing. The work is so pressurizing. And we show all that anger in the workspace, or we show that kind of anger to the family members or the kids especially. So this kind of a work-life balance in the recent years, I don't say in the previous, maybe some 10 years or 15 years before, but in the recent years, we all strive hard to maintain this work-life balance, but still we don't achieve this balance. Okay, first one, to set boundaries. What kind of boundaries should I have? I need to establish a clear boundaries between my work and personal life. Self-care. Prioritize your well-being by engaging in activities that nurture your physical and mental health, which most of us, especially the ladies, we fail to do. We don't care ourselves. We think of our family. We think what are the things we need to do in our workspace. We all think about that, but we never think about our health. That is our first priority. So that priority should be given. You need to think of the activities that nurture your physical as well as your mental health. The third one, seek support. So don't hesitate to seek support from your friends or colleagues. You may think that I can do this alone. I can do this alone, but it is not possible. That will be a work burden and taxation for you. When you share something with others, or when your work is shared with others, then it will be pleasant doing and you may not find the work taxation there. The last one is passion projects. So apart from this teaching, we might have something as passion. Maybe you can think, in my school days, I would have loved to do this. In my college days, I was good at doing this. So everybody has some good skills, or everybody has some innate skills. So try to explore that innate skills and give a possible space for that innate skills again. And when you try to find all these things, you may find your purpose of teaching, or you may easily unlock your Ikigai here. Inspiring others. So how am I going to inspire my students inside the classroom? Share your story. Share your story in the sense, if not your story, you can say the story of some successful teachers, maybe your professors, or anyone, you can share the story. Encourage students to explore. Now the students, they fail to explore because they are exploring more and more with the laptop and the mobile phones. So they don't try to explore themselves, or they don't find time to explore others also. So encourage the students to explore. Create a culture of purpose. They need to understand what is the purpose of being there and why the student have chosen this course, or after completing this course, what he is going to do. So try to make the students answer this question. We need to be authentic. We need to provide opportunities for the students to speak. They need to come out. They may have several things in their mind, and they will not try to open up. So we need to create an opportunity, and we should make them open up inside the classroom so that the others will also listen to it. Embrace growth mindset. So the students' growth should not be stagnant. Nowadays, we can find the rate of the students getting into PGs has been reduced. They feel that UG is enough for me, that I can work for Swiggy, that I can work for Zomato and other things, where I'm getting a decent salary. But that is not. The students' growth is stagnated there. Maybe now it is okay for them. But what happens after some 10 years? It won't be sufficient for them. It won't be sufficient for their growth. So we need to find, or we need to give an opportunity for them to embrace their growth mindset. The next one, to inspire curiosity and foster reflective practices. So to fostering reflective practices, it is not only for the teachers, but we need to also make this. Yes, ma'am?
Slide is not moving.
Okay, 1 second. Ma'am, can you see it now?
Yeah, the slide is inspiring others, sharing your
Yes, ma'am. The same slide.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to inspire, or we need to create curiosity among the students, and fostering reflective practices. It is not only the self-reflection of the teachers will help them unlock Ikigai, but the students should also self-reflect and introspect them to unlock their Ikigai and unlock their purpose of being there. Then celebrate achievements. Even the small achievements of the students should be celebrated and encouraged in the classroom. Ma'am, can you see the slide now? The next one?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Okay. Teaching as a calling. So I believe that the teachers are not created. The teachers are born. They have all the inbuilt qualities among themselves. Only when they have all the qualities of a teacher, they can accomplish them and they can establish them as a teacher. We cannot create a teacher, or we cannot force somebody to be a teacher. We need to have all the qualities inbuilt. So it is just as a calling. So we need to create an impact. What kind of impact? So teaching, it offers the opportunity to make the meaningful impact on the lives of the students. So we need to create. We are here and we are really blessed to be teachers, because we are molding all the lives of the citizens. It is not only the students whom we meet every day, but as a teacher as a whole, we have the entire responsibility to mold the citizen for the betterment of the society and the world. So we are creating a meaningful impact on the lives of the students. Growth. Teaching can be personally and professionally a rewarding experience. I'm not talking about the monetary reward, but don't expect that others will encourage you, or others will praise you, or others will appreciate you. If you feel that you are doing something good on that day, or if you feel that I have done my work today, or my teaching is good in this class, if you feel that I have done this topic excellent, you appreciate yourself. Don't expect others to appreciate, and don't expect others will encourage you. That is not easy nowadays. So growth, so teaching can be personally. So you can see your personal growth and you can see your professional growth with rewarding experience. The purpose. Teaching can provide a sense of purpose and contribute to a larger cause. Then connection. Teaching always allows the students to have a meaningful connections with students as well as the colleagues. Aligning your skills and talents with the teaching. Identify your strength. So I would like to say Thirukural here. 1 second. So actually, yesterday when I was just reading about this topic, I find the Kural that was excellently matching this one. Okay, fine. நெடும் புனலுள் வெல்லும் முதலை அடும் புனலின் நீங்கின் அதனை பிற முதலை. So it talks about, அதாவது ஒரு முதலை வந்து என்ன அப்படின்னா நீர்நிலையில் இருக்கும் பொழுது, அதுவும் நிறைய தண்ணீர் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நீர்நிலையில் இருக்கும் பொழுது அதனுடைய வலிமை வந்து எப்படி இருக்குமா அப்படின்னா எல்லாத்தையும் விட ஆகச்சிறந்ததா இருக்கும். ஆனா அதே முதலைய வந்து நீங்க அடும்புணலில் நீங்கி அந்த இடத்தை விட்டு வெளியே நகர்த்தும் பொழுது அது மற்றவர்களை விட என்ன செய்யும் அப்படின்னா வந்து தன்னுடைய வலிமை இழந்து அல்லது வலிமை குன்றி வந்து காணப்படும். So why I want to say this here is we need to identify our own strength. Don't try to compare you with others. Everybody in this world is created with a purpose, and everyone has innate talents and abilities. They are good at some skills, no doubt and no question in that. You try to identify your natural talent and your ability. What am I good at and what is my strength? You need to find out, and you try to improve that particular talent and particular ability. So too much of anything is good for nothing, or too many cooks spoil the broth. Don't try to think that I want to venture in this, I want to venture in this, I want to find everything, I want to develop all those strengths. No, it is not possible. You need to find out your strengths and talents, your abilities, and try to focus on that. The second one is explore teaching fields. Research different teaching fields that align with your skills. For example, if I'm good at creative writing, so where can I try to expertise? I can think that I'm good at writing, so I can write some short stories, or I can try to write something, right? Maybe a small kind of poem I can try. So you need to give a way for your creative skills. So that is important. Research different teaching fields that align with your skills. Don't think apart from that. Try to find your natural talents and abilities and try to find the space to work on it in your teaching field. The third one, develop your skills. Okay, fine. I have identified that this is my space and I'm good at this one. What am I going to do? I need to take some courses or workshops, because learning is a lifelong process. You need to learn, because teachers, they cannot stop learning. We need to keep update ourselves. So learning is the only thing we need to keep on doing. So to develop your skills, take up the learning process. Take courses or workshops that will enhance your teaching skills. The rewards and fulfillment of teaching. Building relationships. What kind of relationships am I going to build here? strong bonds with the students. I can witness the growth of my students, and I can witness myself as a learner, the growth as a learner, and finally, I can make a great impact to this world. What is the impact I'm going to give? I make a difference. What kind of difference? Knowing that my work has positive impact on students' lives. So I have created the best student. My students are the best, and they are creating positive impact on the others also. My students set a role model, and most of the people, they feel that, see how the teacher, she makes a student. And this reward should be given not by the others, by the students. The students should recognize the teachers. They should feel, I'm blessed to have such a teacher. Because we always remember our professors. I'm blessed to have such a professor. That kind of impact, the positive impact, we need to create in the minds of the students. Finally, I conclude how you will embrace this Ikigai for a purposeful teaching career. Find out your passion, then move on to the mission, your profession, and finally, what am I going to get out of it? So the ultimate aim of all the teacher is to do something genuinely enjoy and find energizing. And what is the mission? Make a positive impact on the students. And profession, how am I going to create an impact among my students? By my innate strength and qualities, by my ability. And finally, if I'm good at all those things, I'll be paid for even monetarily, and I'll paid a great respect among the students and other colleagues. So I just conclude this with the mantras, the 10 mantras. To live a long, healthy, and purposeful life. This is the real Ikigai that Japanese says as the secret to a meaningful life. When you are healthy, you can live a long life. And when your life is purposeful, then you can find your Ikigai. So the first one, live an unhurried life. So it is very impossible. We are living in, before 4 or 5 years, we say that we are living in the technological world and we are moving around so fast. But now, we need to worry much about this artificial intelligence. It is much more faster than any other technology now. So we need to live an unhurried life, slow down and relax whenever we find time. Relaxing our mind is very important. Stay active. We need to keep ourselves active. Feed your stomach at the right time. Most of us, we skip to do this. We try to surround ourselves with good friends. Good friends, they encourage us, they motivate us, and sometimes if we do wrong, they rightly point out us. We need to have such friends. We don't want friends that who encourages us all times and appreciate us all times and speaks good of us all times. It is not like that. We need to really want good friends who try to point out when we do some mistake. They need to take all their rights to correct us. We need such good friends among us. Do physical and mental exercise. Don't forget to smile. It costs nothing, I believe. So we need to always bear a smiling face, and we need to smile at others as a kind of, it is also a kind of respect and acknowledgement and concern. Reconnect with nature. At least in a day, try to spend some 10 to 20 minutes reconnecting with nature. Put off all your mobile phones and electronic devices, everything apart. If you like to listen to some music, play music that is so soothing, and try to reconnect you with nature. Nature is the best teacher. Nature is the best curer. Nature cures many diseases, and especially the disease, the mind disease. So we need to reconnect with nature. Don't forget to say thanks. We are here because of the contribution of many people. It is not that G. Kalaivani stands here alone. It is because of the contribution and dedication of my parents, my teachers, the guidance of my professors, my friends and relatives. I'm here, standing in this place. Live in the moment. Don't think of your past or the future, because we cannot change it. The only thing is live in the moment. Take it worth. So this is the moment I have. I want to do my best, or I want to enjoy my best here. I want to fulfill something best, because today is the only day we have. We need to always have that in mind, because nothing is sure in this world. So live in the moment and make your life worthful, and follow your Ikigai. You follow your own desire. You set your own mission. You try to find your own purpose and try to be so happy with it. Thank you so much. And I thank everyone who spent your time listening to my a short session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A wonderful presentation. Now I request Dr. R. Thangam to propose vote of thanks.
Dear esteemed guests, participants, and organizers, as we conclude the second day of our 5 days faculty development program, I would like to take a moment to express a sincere gratitude to our resource person, Dr.G. Kalaivani ma'am, for sharing her expertise and knowledge with us today. Thank you so much, ma'am, for making us to know how to unlock Ikigai in teaching. Your insightful presentations and engaging discussions have not only enhanced our understanding of the subject matter, but also have inspired us to think creatively and explore new possibilities. We were enjoyed your mesmerizing presentation. It's really a great feast for us, ma'am. And I hope that we will take over your suggestion, your each and every words inspiring us. Especially you said that teachers can mold the life of a citizen. Fruitful words, ma'am. It's really an eye-opening session for us. We are so blessed to have you, ma'am. And thank you so much for your mantras to live a long life. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'd also like to thank our participants for their active participation, thought-provoking questions, and enthusiastic engagement. Your contributions have enriched our discussions and made this FDP a truly collaborative and enriching experience. To our organizers and support staffs, thank you so much for your tireless efforts in ensuring the smooth execution of this program. As we look forward of the upcoming days of this FTP, we will continue to learn, grow, and be inspired by each other's company. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. I thank the management, the organizers, the conveners, and the organizing committee. I thank you so much, and the participants. I thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am.